So
Signal is really rad here, my. Good afternoon, Eorzea, and hello, adventurers. I got it this time. I did it correctly. Welcome back to another stream. I don't know how long we're gonna stay here today, but you know, we're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time, right? We're just gonna get into it, but I think today we meet the Sylphs. I'm hoping that we get to Totorak, but I think there's still quite a bit of story going on in between now and then. I have to do the whole Grand Company thing and everything, so we got a little bit to go before we get to 1,000 miles of Totorak, but we'll see if we get there. We'll try to get there at least. And if not, then we'll get there right before it. But let's just go ahead and get into it. I hope everybody had a good week. It's Thursday, which means we are almost done with the work week. Sorry, I have someone who is okay, we're gonna go ahead and get into it though. Let's go ahead and today we're choosing a Grand Company. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So previously in my other on my other run through, I chose. They won't let me get on top of her desk. Rude. I was with the Maelstrom because I was like, why not? I started in Limsa, so I might as well join the Maelstrom. But after playing the game and coming up with her backstory, she really should have been with the Adders. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go with the Adders. I take it the Elder Seer's words have touched your heart. Have you resolved to entwine your destiny with that of the twin Adders? Yes. You have chosen wisely, my friend. The Elder Seer will be overjoyed. Without further ado, let us speak of practical matters. In order to complete the enrollment procedure, you must report to the Adder's Nest. I dare say, you know it well from the wanderings in New Gridania. Give your name to the personnel officer there, and he will guide you through the formalities. I have no doubt but that your deeds will bring great honor to our order. When next we meet in Gridania, I shall be proud to call you sister. How sweet. Thanks, guys. We could probably just... Let's just... Actually, we can return because we are in Gridania. I hardly ever use return. It's free teleport. Alright, let's go. I'm so used to this place being so packed that it's always shocking when I get into Dynamis because it's just so empty. Alright. Serpent Personnel Officer. Oh, it's much different here than it is, I'm so used to hearing the doo-doo-doo trumpet when I go to the Maelstrom. You are come to the Adder's Nest, headquarters of the Order of the Twin Adders. Ever do we welcome they who would toil in the elements. Oh, hello. My name is Meira Rosebrook. I believe you are expecting me. I forgot to turn that off. The great adventurer herself. Yes, our recruitment officer sent word that you were on your way. It is a pleasure and an honor both to welcome you to our ranks, friend. Now let me gather together the relevant documents. Sir. He looks more like a dweeb, so... Sir! What is it? Report. An urgent message from that spire. Sir, a Highwind Skyways airship has taken fire from Imperial forces in the sky over the eastern Oh, we're gonna be Biggs and Wedge! I'm so excited! The vessel's engines are crippled, sir, and it was forced to make an emergency landing southeast of Nine Ives. Nine Ives? Gods, this could have not have come at a worse time. All but a handful of our forces are presently afield, dealing with the Ixal. Meira, I know full well you have yet to be formally introduced to our ranks, but we have urgent need of your aid. In all likelihood, the airship was bearing civilians, and if the reports are accurate, it will have come down dangerously close to Garlean occupied territory. Please, make all haste to the areas southeast of Nine Ives, locate the airship, and ascertain the status of the passengers. Okay. Let's go. Nine Ives is at Hawthorne Hut, and I believe I do have Hawthorne Hut. I should probably get... Oh no, I'm gonna get my chocobo after this. So right now I don't currently have my chocobo. Let's go, Sproutling. So we're getting ready to go meet Biggs and Wedge for the first time. Which means we're gonna get Cid soon too. Yay! I always forget about this little part. I've played this part a few times over, and I always forget that this is a part that exists. Oh, no giant gnats. I could probably beat them. I'm probably going to have to beat this guy at least. Nope. Alright. This guy is just standing here, watching menacingly. Airship crew. Hello, Biggs. I love Wedge. Wedge is one of my favorite characters in this game in particular. Oh, thank fuck he was right there. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let me find some cover first. Pant. The Adder's Nest sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. That's because I just started. I knew this is my first day on the job. Peace, friend. We mean you no harm. You are an engineer of Garland Ironworks, are you not? We were alerted to your plight and have come to rescue you. Ah, you are Meira Rosebrook, I presume. I was told to expect an honorary serpent. My thanks for your aid, friend. There. Now am I good to go? I think this is the first time you fight a Garlean, like, robot. I've never seen such craft of this design. It must be a Garland work. Is there no end to this man's treachery? The secrets of Magitech belong to Imperial hands. They are not to be squandered on Eorzean savages. Oh no, poor Wedge. Look at that sweet little onion head. We are taking this aircraft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. Imperial scouts from Castrum Oriens? There we go. They mean to relinquish the ship. Or requisition? There we go, that's the word. Wedge, you have to help him. The fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. Ah yes, the classic tiny Bronco. The tiny Bronco? But isn't that an Ironworks' latest creation? It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland. Well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight. And she was soaring. She really was. Till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. Attend me all. The Ironworks' latest creation must not fall into Garlean hands. We shall strike them first, swift and sure, and rescue Engineer Wedge. Meira, I trust we can rely on your support. Yes, you can. May the matron watch over us with me. I'm coming with my stick. Let me hit with my stick. Keep away from the airship. Not a chance, my dude. Do a quick little hiya. I forget I need to redo my thing so that I can see everything. Oh, I am blind. Or at least I was. Oh, we need to kill this guy too. Oh no, he's just a black mage. He's got no health. Oh, he was clemencing him. No, we don't clemency around here. out these small little guys first, because I think that guy's going to take a little bit of time. Vanguard is. I think more ads come too. Am strong. Where is he going? Sir, are your sockets broken? Ow. It's fine. It didn't hurt that bad. I'm coming, Wedge. Biggs. Look at this. He's so cute. Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. So, how's she look anyways? The auxiliary propeller is dead lost, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get her airborne. A few minor modifications, and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. While you do your work, we shall keep watch over the perimeter. The enemy may yet be lurking nearby. As for you, Meira, you have more than done your part today. I bid you return to the Adder's Nest and complete your enlistment. I pray there will be no further interruptions. When next we meet, let it be as fellow serpents of the Order. I, just wanted to say sorry, you know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, did I? Seriously, though, if it hadn't been for you and the twin adder lads there, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Wedge. Oh, Wedge. Thank you. Very grateful. We're very grateful. Okay, I guess, can I just return? No, I still got too much time left, so I guess we're paying for this teleport. Sir, may I become an official adder, please? Meira, it does my spirit well to see you returned. Word arrived but moments ago that the team of from the team at Nine Eyes. Lest you worry, the two engineers are safely on their way. The lieutenant informs me that you were instrumental in the mission's success. Had you not found Engineer Biggs when you did and helped us to rout the Garleans, things might have been very difficult. And all this before you were even introduced into the Order. You are well on your way to carving out a fine career for yourself beneath the Twin Adder's standard. But without further ado, let us see to your induction. 12 willing, there won't be any further interruptions. Thank God, hopefully there's no more interruptions. Protocol requires that I appraise you of who we are and what we do, after which I will invite you to swear an oath on your own free will. The Order of the Twin Adder is a grand company of Gridania. It brings together the martial, economic, and technological resources of our nation, that we might stand strong in times of direst adversity, when our very survival hangs in the balance. Our order was formed in the days before the calamity. in readiness to fight the Garlean Empire and to combat the beast tribe of their primals. Needless to say, our struggle continues to this day. Elder Seer Kane Senna is the supreme commander of our forces. Under her wise leadership, we protect the people of Gridania and the sanctity of the Twelves Wood. As the intertwined serpents that grace our standard, let forest-born strive as one with friends from afar to ensure the peace shall ever reign in Gridania. In so doing, we honor the will of the elementals, and theirs is the will of the woods. Now then, Meira Rosebrook, I ask that you give unto us your oath of allegiance, in whatever fashion you see fit. I feel... she would say this ironically, but I think that she would say, "Woods will be done." So you know the words of our grand company. That is well. Bound by this common belief, let us strive to preserve all that is good in the great nation. By the power vested in me, I assign you to the rank of Serpent Private 3rd Class. You are now a woman of the Order of the Twin Adder. Go forth, Private Rosebrook, and do that which brings peace to the Twelveswood and honor to our name. Now it's time to ignore you guys forever. Not forever. Once we're done with the story, we'll start working on stuff for the Twin Adder. But now I'm being called forth unto the waking sands. Can you hear me, Meira? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Order of the Twin Adder contacted me with the news of your enlistment. Congratulations, Private Rosebrook. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a serpent of Gridania, you are no less a scion. Pray, return to the... I can get through that sentence, I promise. Pray return to the waking sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. The distant call of a friend in need, perhaps? As you are needed elsewhere, I should not keep you any longer. I would, however, suggest speaking to the High Serpent Commander, that guy, before you depart. He may provide you with assistance on the journey ahead. You may now access the quest, My Little Chocobo. Woo! It's telling me about grand companies. Alright. So, I suppose we should do the Chocobo one. Private Rosebrook, I understand you have been working tirelessly in Gridania's name. You are truly an example to your fellow serpents. But tell me, have you ever felt as though you could not get to a destination quick enough? That perhaps you could do with a swifter pair of legs? If so, you might consider getting a personal chocobo. You have yet to be issued your own bird, am I correct? Given your considerable talents, you should be able to obtain one in no time at all. Let me tell you how to go about doing it. First, you must obtain the Serpent Chocobo assurance by exchanging company seals with the quartermaster. Once you have this deed, present it to our ban Singer, and he will furnish you with a suitable bird. Quartermaster? Oh, I need 200. I should have kept my old gear. Do I have gear to turn in? I don't. I should have kept my old gear. That's okay. We'll get one eventually. We do have to pre-return to the Waking Sands though, so... Hi, Yeda and Papalimo. Wait, there are more people out here, yeah? No? Oh, yeah. Hi, Thancred. What you doing? Hey, I want to sit up on there like that. Can I? Can I sit? Oh, I can. Neat. Hi, Thancred. No time to waste. We got people to meet. Welcome back, Meira. Lady Minfilia awaits for you within. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me of the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Meira. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends. Did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, sirs. Oh, no, it's Biggs and Wedge. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Godsman, spit it out, will you? Wedge, at your service. He's so cute. I could, like, football toss that man, like, across the field because he's just so darn cute. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as the airship grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. And I gotta level up. Alright. Okay, now it's the Sylphs.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you.
Okay, ask away.
Have the documents arrived from the students of Baldesion?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous
Papalimo's
to the
voice is
Trollswood.
so disarming.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Thank God.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
That's called anxiety.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
She really is.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylph's favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo,
He's like, none for
however,
me, thanks.
should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
So, one thing I wish,
Leave it to
now that
me.
I'm watching this,
Us, Ida, us!
is that they put so much emphasis on Thancred after Minfilia dies and his care for her. Which is understanding because, she, after she is gone, like, obviously he's going to be distraught about it. I wish that during ARR, though, they would have put a little more emphasis on their relationship between each other. Because I think it's a really good, it's a really good point to Thancred's character growth later on in the game. But they don't emphasize it enough in the early game, I think. Alright. Oh, we need to go back to the Twin Adders. Okay. Well, good news is that I do have my return back. Holy crap, the zoom out I think is way more than it is in the PlayStation version. Feels like I'm like way out in outer space. Hello, sir. We know far too little of the Sylphs to lay any worthwhile plan. We must call upon the Scions once more if we are to... Oh, beg your pardons. 'Tis a terrible habit of mine to think out loud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? Hiya. We come in peace. Well, if it isn't Private Rosebrook reporting for duty, that's the Z. Oh, I should probably... Good day, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Yida, Papa Limo. Always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you quest in the name of the Scions of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adders was in need of an adventuring prowess. Aye, your little bird sung true. No doubt you've heard that we've investigated the Sylphs, that curious beast tribe that calls the depths of Twelvewood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch, much to the delight of the elder Seaseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The Twin Adders is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the Sylphs' relation to the primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Shall there be ever a sliver of chance that the summoning of the primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribe, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Ramu or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question. Yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is amongst the greatest mistake a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you Scions come in. The Sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance of our own. It would not do to have any cross-culture faux pas get in the way of the productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon Hawthorne Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly palaver with the Sylphs. This should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorne Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver, indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalimo. Well, it's a good thing I don't have to take that ferry, because I got this. There will be no ships had here. Hello? Oh, they're gonna make me go to the pier. Bah. Mistakes were had. Alright, let's go to Ul'Dah then. I probably could teleport there, but let's just walk. Next Thursday, if that's the case, we'll do the event also. We'll do some side things next Thursday. Look at that guy. He's like a dragon. That was a cute outfit. Man, people here on Dynamis are so creative with their glams. Look at all the Easter stuff. I've got to do my house on my other account. The ferry docked at the base of this hill will carry you across the lake to East Shroud. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find the Hawthorn hut without much trouble. Okay, now I can go to the Hawthorn hut. No wasting gil. Oops. Hello? There we go. Indeed, I am Aimlane of the Twin Adder. I understand you have learned of the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more? You'd do well to speak with the master of this hut. Rolf, you mean the guy standing next to you? He's forgotten most about the Sylphs than I ever have. Alright, sir. What can you tell me about the Sylphs? Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing. They're a peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. Beg your pardon, friend. My memory just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have better luck with them. Yes, Abel? The Sylphs? Yes, Father's told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost certainly alien to our own. You do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face ends up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Tee. Outside? Oh yeah, right there. The quickest way to a quiver woman's heart might be thought her stomach, but don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on the Sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the light, or so Rolf once told me. So they're plants. The Sylphs, inveterate tricksters and troublemakers. That's what they are. One day they're drawing mortal faces on our masks. The next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. I think it's hilarious, actually. Oh, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. A Sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting amongst their kind. You do well to remember this. It just may help win the favor of the forest friends. Oh, still here, eh? Great. There's one more thing you should know about the Sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you'll do well to bring along Drat, what was it again? And my wife Rosa and I were just speaking of the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. So we need to go this way. And yeah, I think I was gonna say, I think I'm high enough level that these guys are not going to attack me. See you later, tree. I forgot what those trees are from. They're from a game. Oh, I think they're from 13. Rosa. Rosa. A peace offering for the Sylphs. Were it anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that won't get you past their doorstep, dear. No, their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milkroot? That's what we call the roots of the most fiendish seedkin, the ochu. When chewed, it extracts a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber? You'd not catch me dead trying this stuff, but the Sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen an ochu around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow, with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised about what comes out. Good luck. She's like, I know an ochu when I see one, but I ain't gonna mess with it. But I'll send an adventure to fuck with it. Oh no, it's an ochu! What a surprise! Oh. Let's just teleport back to... Rolf, I got the milk root. Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Yes, this. Milk root, but of course. Those sylphs quaff that cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flag of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road. A gift of milk root will have the sylphs calling you friend and sister. Oops. The moment they lay eyes on you. Now let me wrap that for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. All right. Do a small stretch. Okay. We're heading off to Lil Solace. I've taken the liberty of wrapping the milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from the god's awful stench. Thanks. The sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of a mortal that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You've more important matters to attend to today, yes? The sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend, and do stop by on your return. There's a flag of full flower mead with your name on it, if you'd regale me with your adventuring tales. You got it, sir. Ah, an a4, oh my gosh, sorry. And a 4 I forget. I forgore. Don't go tracing off just yet. Emmeline here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. What you gotta say, Emmeline? It's good to see your knowledge of the Sylph culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out a young Sylph by the name of Komoi. He has served as an intermediary between our people on many occasions, and as the close ear of his tribe elder. I see that Hawthorn Hut has furnished you with some of the melodious root the Sylphs so adore. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver, a missive from the Elder Seer herself. To summarize the letter's contents in brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with the Ixal has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings. You got it, my dude. Alright, so let's head to Little Solace is one of my favorite places, if I'm honest. This is not where I wanted to go. I had myself on auto run so that I could take a drink of my coffee. But let's try to avoid combat if we can. Turn around, giant gnat. Don't come near me. Right. And I do know that we're probably gonna have to fight those Ziz at one point. Alright. Now, I'm gonna read these out, but it's gonna be tough, so bear with me. Walking One is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust Strange Walking One. Strange Dancing Ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking Ones should go home and leave this one be. Alright, let's go ahead and give her a dance. This one would welcome Walking One who moves like these ones. If Walking One would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so Walking One should speak with quick tongue. Walking One would bring gift to this one. Walking One is most kind. Here you go, and the letter. Walking One brings milk root. Milk root fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks. Gives many, many thanks. Walking One carries message from Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking One should not worry. Hello there, we're envoys from Gridania, and we have a treat for your people. Ah, we come to pay our respects to your elder, and to learn from him more of Lord Ramu. Who are these ones? These Walking Ones come from Gridania. Walking One became a dancing one and brought milk root, but Walking One tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder One is busy. Walking One should go home. Go home, you say? But the Sylphs of the Solace have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Meira here is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Seer herself. Still, you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of the Walking One's. Elder One has no words for Gridania. Walking One wastes everyone's time. Well, I never turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Meira's jig insufficiently jiggy? Meira looked at her like, what the fuck you say? I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly weary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see we might earn their trust. Alright, I guess. Well, I guess none of these is... So, let's do Paralyze. I chose Paralyzing because it just reminded me of Monster Hunter. That's all. Alright, give me 1 second and do it quick. Okay. Yida, what you got to say? Oh. Seems Ramu is upset. Say, Meira, are you in the mood for dancing? Well, I did just dance for that Sylph, so I might as well dance for the rest of them. That's right, dancing. You went through all the trouble to learn the Sylph's traditional greetings, but you've greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a Sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. Ow, oh, ow. There goes my bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. Yeah, okay. Hi, please allow me to dance for you. Oh, Walking One knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one with good cheers. Let these two be friends. I love the way the Sylphs talk, honestly. First, though, before I do that, let me open my emote because I do not want to display it in the logs. There you go. Look at my dance. I'm dancing, I'm dancing. Walking One would be friend with these ones. This one is overjoyed, but this one keeps the ways of the weaving a secret. Even if Walking One learns the secret, Walking One could never not weave in the same way. Okay. Last dance. Da 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 da. Yeah, I'm dancing. Look at me dance for you. Ah! Walking One is a friend of these ones. Friendly like gracious elder one of Forest City. Knows how to dance into these ones' hearts. Your friends like me now, will you like me? Meira, would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solace. The better news, why, I've thoroughly recovered from these accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. Yeah, okay. Meira, an adventurer. As an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I wager. Tale of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to hero arrow knight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The Sylphs, who make their homes in Little Solace, do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled Sylph and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the Sylph are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with that guy of the Gridanians who reside here. She is most like to privy to the Sylph's troubles. Hi, will you tell me of their troubles? Praise be to the elements. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly genuine, gentle heart. The Sylph of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray, hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from malms around are free to wander in and terrorize the helpless residents. The Ziz and Gallnats, that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 brownie brushes as well. They play an important role in Sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details, and what with such feral beasts prowling the forest, they are not easy to come by. When you are done with these deeds, seek out that one. He is slow to warm up to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. Alright. So we need to go beat these guys up, like I knew we were going to. We'll take out this guy right here. Hiya! I'm dodging like a pro. Okay, they said only one, right? Yeah, and then... oh, I need to gather this. Oh, these ones are the gathering. Oh, there's one right there too. Okay. I was like, I'm getting ready to pass the circle. And there's a brownie bush over here. There's a brownie bush over here. Oh, and they're having me beat gnats over here. Okay. Over by Baelsar's wall. Or Baelsar. It's Baelsar's wall, I guess. Come here, gnat. Hiya! Ooh! Goodbye. Gotta go fast. Hello, you. Dancing one is still here. Dancing one can dance all night. This one's trust is not so easily earned. Dancing one brings brownie brushes for this one? This one can dye bread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing one kills bitey buzzy ones. This one hates bitey buzzy ones. Dancing one is kind. Too kind. Many walking ones come from these one's abode, but few are friendly like Dancing One. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust Dancing One after all. You're right. You were wrong for not trusting me. This one asked Dancing One for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since Walking Ones last came to our abode. This one might be careful. Always careful. But Dancing One is not like other Walking Ones. This one can trust Dancing One. This one would ask Dancing One for help. Strange Walking Ones with bodies of steel come to the home of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These one's home is in danger. Danger! This one begs of Dancing One to help this one no more. Dancing One is friends with these ones and Walking Ones, yes? Dancing One must speak to these ones here and Walking Ones in Hut House and find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears steel ones are after something, but this one should speak no more. Go, Dancing One. This one depends on kindness of Dancing One. Okay, so more fetch quests. This one's gonna have a lot of talking in it. A word, if you will. The lands beyond this point belong to the Sylphs. Unlike the gentle souls in Little Solace, the various woodland sprites out there will slaughter any outsider that dare cross their borders. You're free to travel where you please, but know that none will come to your rescue should you stride blithely into the jaws of danger. Shush, shush, this one says. Steel Walking Ones are scary, like touched ones. Like touched ones. This one hates scary, and scary ones have scary friends. Alright, so we know that way is to... We'll go ahead and... let's go to Hawthorne. No, let's just talk to this guy and then we'll talk to the guy at Hawthorne Hut. Strange steel walking ones. Yes, this one has seen. Steel walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure. This one likes treasure. Alright, and then let's go ahead and head back to Hawthorne Hut. Gonna evade that gnat. Ooh, that one buzzed in my ear. That one buzzed in my ear. Sorry, but this is Rolf. Or his daughter. Oh, no, Victor. Fearsome type clad head to toe in steel, you say. Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. We'll come over here. Men clad in strange armor. Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. You just assumed they were adventurers? Okay, I think we have to go back to Little Solace now. Yeah? Yeah. I should have done what I was gonna do, which is head to Hawthorne Hut, do those, and then move back to Little Solace, do that last one. Saras Rod. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? All of this stuff. This one sees steel walking ones come from Empire, carry boxes, and go walking deep through trees. As this one thought, steel walking ones are up to nasty, no good things. This one knows forest well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one makes marks right here. This is where steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go looking for steel ones, yes? Yep. I guess so. Alright, let's go beat up some of the Empire. For that one. And I come over here, goes here. Okay, and then this one... Oh my gosh, is there a gnat like right there? Of course there is. Can I grab that? Oh, I can't. I am gonna hide amongst these boxes though. Hello? Oh, the gnat's not gonna get me because I... Sir, I'm gonna need you to stop, please. Alright. The enemy is not still about. Oh my gosh, stop buzzing in my ear. Go this way. I don't know why I'm trying to avoid enemies because I'm not gonna get attacked by anything. Dancing One is back. This one breathes a sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something? Dancing One found paper outside of box? This is a message from the Empire. This one can read Walking One's symbols. Message paper has names of food and rock. Food and rocks were inside box. This one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mention all come from home of these ones. How do steel walking ones know to find them? Is there a sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings? Snooping one selling secrets to steel walking ones. This one fears for this one's home. But Dancing One has helped this so much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friends with these ones. Let's get that high potion. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna check something really fast. I'm gonna pause. Oh yeah, we still got quite a bit of ways to go. The question is... Okay, so I think what we're gonna do, because there's a lot of talking in this one and it's not exactly the most exciting, we're gonna break this one up into portions. So we're gonna end it for today, just doing a short half an hour one or hour and a half one. But we'll come back next week, and then next week we'll do Totorak. But for now, thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. And have you been watching this whole time? No, you. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. And as always, stay safe out there, hunters. Well, not hunters. Stay safe out there, adventurers.